Hello, everyone, and welcome on back. Welcome to Melos Machina. We are back at it again to continue our adventures in Jowdeck with this rowdy group.
Oh yeah, we're on it tonight. We're so on it.
We're talking the Roman Empire.
We're talking.
We were.
Yeah, we were. This is
My
our
Roman
Roman Empire. Yeah.
We've known each other for too long. We hope that you have all had a fantastic week, and we are excited to continue these stories. Hi, friends.
Hello.
I think we all know how we're doing tonight, so we're just going to go ahead and jump on in. We do have a couple of quick announcements before we get going. Mm-hmm. The first one being that this is the last week that we will be streaming this month, but there is a little bit more to talk about with our upcoming streaming schedule because the holidays are coming up. Mm-hmm. Happy holidays to all of you. I'm going to say it really early because, like everyone else, I guess the holidays start in October.
I had Thanksgiving feast at work today, so yeah, technically.
Yep.
I'm kind of a gothic weirdo, so
yeah.
yes,
the holidays do start.
That's my high holiday.
That's very true. That's very true. But that does mean our holiday streaming schedule. Mm-hmm. We are actually going to be off for all of December. So we're aiming for a little bit of a new schedule with that, taking the entire month off so that you all can have a break, we can have a break, we can spend time with the people that we need to spend time with. Although I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time with the people at this table.
Go touch trees.
Yeah, they'll be covered in snow in some places.
Exactly.
Cool.
Because you can't touch, it's not touching grass.
But that does mean that this is, we will be back in January, on January 7th, that Wednesday. But that means that this will be the last episode of this year.
Sorry.
I know. There's a lot of feelings there. Mm-hmm. Boy, oh boy. Mm-hmm. So we'll try and make it a good one, just for you.
It's been a good year.
It has. There's a lot has happened.
It's been a good 3 days in game.
There were explosions. There were lockdowns. There were
fires, IRL, and in game.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't rained. True. So that is that as far as our schedule goes. We'll be posting all of our scheduling in our Discord as well for our other shows. And then that brings us to the second announcement that we have before our show this evening. The message from the sponsor of Melos Machina, Cantrip Candles. Ben, take it away.
Speaking of holiday season, it's also candle season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, if you liked the episode last week, I have a scent recommendation for you. Try Mountaintop or Domain of the Draugr. 2 very wintry scents that are absolutely chilling to the bone. Mountaintop is inspired by the Rocky Mountains of Colorado with notes of blue spruce and fresh snow. And Domain of Draugr smells of frozen earth, and it doesn't smell like decay, even though it's like trolls and shit. But it smells very, very icy and cool. So both of those are great recommendations for our frosty fight last week.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. You can go to cantripcandles.com using the link that's going through chat. You're going to have to copy and paste it. And then you can use our code APAC for a discount at checkout. Cantrip candles are soy-based candles, 100% soy, made here by hand in Los Angeles by a small team of wonderful individuals, including yours truly. So please go give them some love. Tell them that we sent you. And that's like the last ad read for the year. Dang, get some candles, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
candles.
real good for Christmas.
Yeah, great gifts.
So true. There's
Great
lots
gifts.
of gift set things currently on the website too right now. So like the Valheim gift set is great. There's the potion
Really
pack. There's
cool.
bundles. There's sample packs that are themed. So
Triptychs.
lots of ways. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love
So if you know a nerd, give them a cantrip candle.
Or
Candles
honestly,
really do make.
even if you don't,
Yeah.
I
If you don't know a nerd.
still give them a candle, man. Like,
Yeah.
Give them to your mom.
Look.
Actually, your
Look,
mom.
my mom.
Yeah.
My mom. Give them to my mom, who is obsessed with cantrip candles.
And I will also say, though, for my family, I candles make a great present. And listen, of the family. I am the nerdiest.
Whoa.
I know. But that it doesn't mean that they don't appreciate the sense that come from this really nerdy thing. And I think for them, it also kind of gives them a way to connect with the nerdy things that I do. There's that sense of not like full inclusion. Hey, we're sitting down playing a game. It's like, oh, here's a thing on the periphery.
Get yourself a whiff of nerd.
Exactly. Yeah. Woo, we're not going to do that
Smell me.
scent. No.
Whiff of nerd? No.
If you're a Patreon member, you can smell me.
Not again.
If you want to feel connected, we are currently burning Autumn Festival in the studio tonight, live. If you want to burn yours right now, you can feel like you're here with us.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it is really good. It is also not the thing that you can. I don't know. I'm pulling it up now.
You can't see.
You can't see it. Okay,
No.
good. No one can see the steam.
We don't have an open flame in the studio.
There's no open flame in the studio, and what if you could see it? No, you couldn't. Do you think you can see it? No, you couldn't. I don't know. Let's roll some dice. At least
On that note.
At least when I say things that don't make any sense with Duapi, it makes sense.
Well, with that me getting perfectly into character, friends, are you ready
So ready.
for the last episode of 2025?
Well, now that you say it like
Melos
that.
Machina.
Not again. No, stop that.
Let's do it.
Barnaby.
Aaron was Barnaby the whole time. That's been Aaron's secret.
Oh, boy.
When last we met our adventurers, they had traveled along the road to Saros Manor and had to Saros Manor and had reached the first of 3 rest stops along the road, a place described as a safe place to stay during the evenings of travels, as these roads, though not part of the prowling fields, still were in the open and would be a little dangerous. After camp was set up and a few members of the party took a excursion to see exactly what sort of area they were in, Finn took the time to finish deciphering Dr. Sada's journal.
So deep.
After learning a lot about their old acquaintance, and after Finn's mind was blown in 2 ways, the party finally rested. Duathi taking the first watch, also being looked over by Hugo Gibbs as the Hubbard family rest in their own campsite across the way. They were alerted to the sounds of wolves in the distance, or what they thought were wolves, as it soon became apparent that Hugo and Jax were part of a con and were attempting to rob the Hubbard family. Upon being found out, and a third member of their party, Everett, being found in the tent of the Hubbards, Hugo was suggested to walk back to Venture that evening,
I didn't keep him up a
but
day.
was then being convinced to drop his coin purse. The sounds of the wolves howled again, but these sounded a little more real, as the party was descended upon by a group of strange wolves, 2 of which emanating fog from their mouths, and 1 releasing a psychic howl. The party protecting the family, with Hugo taking some pot shots as he walked away, dispatched of most of the wolves, leaving only 1 to escape. Checked in on the horse of the Hubbards and were able to revive it.
Amazing. And the Hubbards.
And the Hubbards, who Victor and Carmen had succumbed to the wolf howl. You now stand looking over a field of wolf bodies, many of them regular-sized, one massive. You can see the remains of one of the white wolves. A little bit of fog still emanating out, but it seems to be dispersing. The fog of the entire area does seem to be slowly receding. As you look about, you can see a fog cloud continuing to move as one of the other white wolves escaped. What would you like to do?
I know I mentioned that I'd like to just check to see if Everett is still there, even though I doubt it.
Rushing over towards the tent where you had seen Everett, looking in, you don't see the small halfling woman. There is still a hole left in the back of the tent.
Ruined a good tent, too.
Give me a quick investigation.
Yeah. Investigato. Oh. That's a 12.
12.
Oh, hey.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I know. I was like, oh, this character.
As you recall before the combat with the wolves, the scene that had taken place in this tent, from kind of the outside of it, it got very crowded very quickly. But you go inside and you check the back end of the tent. It looks as though it was cut open fairly cleanly. Very sharp implement. Made quick work of this. You do notice the small bundle that Everett had. That it appears as though she was stuffing full. Does look as though it was left.
I'll come back out of the tent. Good news, bad news. Bad news first. We were conned. Good news, Hubbard family. I think most of your stuff is kind of still there. You might want to do an inventory. We all good?
As Victor, still holding on to onto Carmen. I think we're okay. As Susanna rushes up and just embraces both of them. Little Nolan at her side. I was so worried. Thank you, my dear. As she takes Carmen and just
Jen, you're all gonna hurt for a little. This is not our first scuffle.
Stop.
You were very brave, Carmen.
Let's get some light on the perimeter and assess, maybe set up another watch. We're without our bodyguards for the rest of the night. I'll send the orb of brightness up just to illuminate the 30 and then 60 feet of brightened.
Absolutely. It covers most of the camp areas. You now have this floating orb above you.
Great.
I'm also still bright at this moment too, actually.
Oh. How long does that last?
Oh, it might be starting near its end.
Moonbeam.
Yeah. Actually, I look kind of creepy, so maybe I'll.
Creepier than usual.
Yeah. Oh, 10 minutes.
Sure. As you stand overlooking the everything, and as your light, Finn, emanates over the space, Carmen does look up at you, and there is a moment where her eyes just.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll just sort of take a deep breath in, and as I breathe out, it sort of just dissipates, sort of like itty bitty little flakes of fireflies into the air. Just
Would you roll me an intimidation check?
oh no!
And because you were your skeletal form, this will be at advantage.
Oh
no!
It's a 17.
Okay.
When you want to fail it.
As Susanna still holding on to Carmen tightly, you see Carmen holding on to her sword, and she drops it as she holds on to her mom, still looking at you, but kind of pulls her head closer in.
Is anybody hurt?
Just a little. I'm fine.
A-okay over here. More mental than anything.
Okay.
Victor, if you don't mind, you were camped separately from us prior to this incursion. We can't seem to locate Jax anywhere. Do you happen to know if he might have ran off somewhere or made his whereabouts known prior to the wolves' howls this evening?
No, Jax was, I think he was in their tent.
I see.
So, as he points over, there are 3 tents on the campsite, the other side of the road. You see 2 of them look fairly similar, mostly clean, new. But he gestures over to another one that looks well-worn, is kind of dirtier. That's the last I saw of him.
Okay.
Something tells me he'd be long gone, but it's worth checking out.
I think, yeah, we might as well ensure that we are not to be set upon again before sunrise. I think it would be wise to do a perimeter sweep, just to make sure no one's, again, waiting in ambush. But keep the light going, would you, Finn?
Of course.
It would help.
Do you need to be awake for that to stay up?
I can just sit it on a ledge or something. Yeah.
Because you and Andy should get some rest.
I will certainly try.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Hubbard, Victor, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay these hustlers?
Sorry, you must forgive me. I'm still...
We can worry about it in the morning as I hold up
You got it.
the purse.
Good.
Oh, well then.
He was sort of running away, but I sort of persuaded him to drop it.
I bet you did.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Good. I can't believe the amount we paid and then trying to take more from innocent people.
I'm sorry, hustlers.
yeah, it seems like... Well, the person who's stealing from you in the tent knew these guys.
Someone was stealing from us in the tent.
Yeah, sorry, there was a lot of chaos.
We just saw you all go to the tent and then the wolves.
So it turns out that the person that is Hugo, basically all of them had friends waiting out here for us, and they were initially making some of the sounds that we heard to try and get you out of your tent, so they could then take things out of it.
Wait, so...
But we caught them, and then real wolves showed up, which was really amazing timing.
Ironic, really.
Sort of weird. Well, the wolves said they were watching this area.
I mean, if this was a racket they've had going on for a while, like, this seemed well rehearsed.
Also, my apologies, I talked to the wolves a little bit.
I was about to inquire. They spoke to you.
You know Duathi does it.
Spoke to them.
I see. This was...
Right.
And they...
okay, so the wolves themselves did not utter... Okay.
No, I started to speak to the wolves, and they were not a part of this plan. They...
Were they taking advantage of the timing?
Yeah.
That would require me to have sat down and talked to them more, but then they were starting to bite people. So I started hitting them with my stick.
I want to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to go rustle through some of their things and see what else I can find out. And I'll walk off towards
I think
Hugo's tent.
I don't know about the Hubbards, but I'd certainly have an easier time sleeping if some of these wolf corpses were out of here. Can I help you clear the area some? Or I can't do it by myself, I don't think.
Let's drag what we can to the other side of this granary wall.
And as I kind of follow your lead but get close, I'll whisper more. Let's potentially keep these wolves close by. I think we might learn something about the frame.
In the morning, I would like to... We'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, remember, lift with your knees, not your back.
Right. You've said that before. I'll try.
Aaron, give me a quick moment. I'll go with you.
Okay.
But really quickly, the Hubbard family, do any of you need healing? Are you hurt?
As Victor kind of feels over. Miraculously, I think aside from a bit of a headache, we seem to be okay.
Everyone's okay? Everyone?
I mean, there's that moment I think I passed out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, if you get hurt, there are several of us who can heal you. So we're going to take care of you, okay?
okay.
Sit by our fire.
What are your rates?
We're going the same way.
Yeah, our rates are free. We're going to the same place, and it seems weird to try to charge someone a lot of money to go from one place to another and still not keep them safe. So, like, don't worry about it.
We'll take care of making sure everyone gets their money back evenly in the morning, because it is important, because money is how you get things.
Good job, Dorothy.
All right then. Yes, I think a sit by the fire is, as he sits down and brings his family with.
I'll come to join you after we clean up a little bit.
Andy, do you mind sitting there with them and Chauncey?
No, I think we have them here. Come here. Let's take a look at you. As Andy kind of brings Chauncey along and sits him down next to Nolan and try and distract him. Good boy.
You know, it's weird to think that we almost didn't hire them. And then this could have been very different.
Yeah, for the Hubbards specifically, I think it's probably a good thing we did.
Shoot, I know it's creepy, but the couple.
As I approach the tent, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Sure. Detect Magic goes up. You look over the tent. Looking inside, there's no immediate sparks of magical identification.
Mm-hmm.
Opening up the tent and looking inside, you see 2 bedrolls that have been laid out.
Okay.
One is still laid out nicely. The other one appears to have been shoved aside, pushed. It is a bit of in a bit of disarray.
Okay.
You can see where at the base of one of the bedrolls there is a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
It seems closed, kind of nicely laid out.
Mm-hmm.
In front of the bedroll that's tussled, there's nothing else around.
Okay. Anything else like stashed in the corners or like hung from like any tent poles above?
Give me an investigation check.
19 plus for a 28.
28. Now, looking inside, you can see where a second backpack. There's an indentation in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Where another backpack appears to have been. You see some footprints that are deeply pressed into the ground, like they were put there pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And as you follow their direction, you see that the back of the tent appears to have also been cut open.
Okay. Well, it probably took off running at the sign of our discovery. I'll just kind of go to the backpack that is left there, and I want to turn it inside out. I want everything out.
And we'll keep the investigation check that you got there. Inside, you find a mess kit, a tinderbox. You you find 10 days worth of rations.
Okay.
A water skin that is about half full.
Of?
These are the questions.
As you take a sniff, it does appear to be water.
Sure. Okay.
But you do also find an unlabeled bottle with a stopper on it. And the sniff on that, it smells like still ale.
Okay.
Additionally, you find a crowbar and a climber's kit.
Okay. Okay. I'll kind of just do my best to quickly return it all inside. If I go out, if I follow the footprints out the back for just a brief ways, does it look like this person looks like potentially Jax like took off running, or was he trying to like slip away into the cover of darkness? You think?
Quick survival check on this one to interpret these footprints that you found.
That's a 10.
10. The footprints that you see, they look pretty far apart, so it looks as though it was pretty quick runnings. But as you follow them, they quickly just vanish into the dark.
Okay. And forgive me, I don't want to push it too far, but it does look like they're running just spatially. Like, is this a pretty obvious direction, cardinal direction, to from Venture in either way?
It seemed to have been away from the main road.
Okay.
You're heading back closer to towards the venture direction.
Okay.
But it wasn't a clear line. It seemed to be just a straight line from the tent.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I'll grab everything and kind of return it back to ground zero. I'll kind of walk. I'll see you, Dwarthy, nearby. Not much of anything of interest.
All right.
Pack full of gear here that will definitely be useful in the next few days getting us back to Seros Manor. But I think it looks like Jax took off pretty hastily
That makes sense.
at the first sign of trouble, so...
Did you want to do a walk around the perimeter, make sure we're all right?
I think so. I think it would be wise to at least give ourselves some additional reassurances that there aren't any additional creatures lurking around here. So come with me. Let's do...
Sure thing.
I don't know, 100-yard perimeter walk?
Sure, absolutely. Keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I made myself less bright because I feel kind of bad because I didn't want to look too scary, and I think I look pretty scary to the kids, but I don't have any other way of making it brighter. I mean, I can sort of see right now anyway, but...
Yeah, Finn's light seems to be pretty strong, and I can always turn on a little thing if we need to take a closer look at something. But yeah, let's just venture out 100 yards and just give a sweep around.
I'll, as we're walking, if every minute that passes, I'm going to continue to tap my stick and just keep it shillelagh up.
Okay. You said 100 yards?
Yeah, like 100 yards out and then full 360 sweep.
Okay. Your choice for either each of you making your own perception check, or one of you doing an advantage. I would also see this as I think you could do investigation as well.
I think it makes sense if I do perception and you do investigation.
I would probably be looking for... I'm specifically looking for other figures lurking in the shadows, so whether that be animal or humanoid.
Gotcha.
So if you want to keep a better lookout for like anything else, that's kind of how I see it going.
Yeah, I'll just keep looking
Yeah, I'll
for
do investigation.
The signs on the ground of anything having run through, and
Okay.
yeah, just kind of do a general sweep. One more.
That's good. 22.
Oh, good. 12.
12 and 22. Okay. While the two of you are circling the perimeter, Aiken and Finn, is there anything else you'd like to be doing?
Clearing the wolf corpses. I imagine that'll take some time with there was 5 or 6 of them on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Some starting with the ones closest to the fireplace, the fire pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 6 of them. One of the white wolves.
Yeah.
4 fairly average-looking wolves. They are large,
They ain't small.
but then the one very big wolf.
That one was by the tree ish. Yeah. I'd like to move the wolves, and I'd like to position the white wolf a little bit aside from the other wolves, to prep for, because how long into that first watch were we awoken?
Not very. It was after the sun had gone down. It was maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
Just
didn't
got
even
to
get
sleep.
a short rest in.
Yeah.
It was very much right when you had gotten comfortable. Everything was interrupted.
Of course they did.
It's the worst.
It's going to take the whole rest of the night to get that comfortable again.
Uh-huh.
No,
That moonbeam that you called down.
yeah.
What was that?
I'm not asking questions anymore. I feel the call and the need, and so far it hasn't let me down.
That's must be nice. It feels like all I do is ask questions, and if I don't, I can't do anything like that. So
Yeah, but I can't do
we
that.
cover each other's gaps very well, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm honestly... I'm mad that it happened, sort of. I knew something was up.
Yeah,
He was very charismatic.
too
Too
charismatic
charismatic.
for a trail guide.
Yeah.
And those rates.
Literal highway robbery, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just glad everyone's okay. That was scary.
Very fortunate.
Yeah.
Well, everybody except them. Who knows with them?
Honestly, they'll get what's coming to them, or they won't.
Yeah. Well, they won't get our money at least.
No, and I don't know, I'm pleasantly surprised that Duathi coaxed that coin purse out of his hands, but
Yeah.
at least we're all getting reimbursed, and then who knows? Maybe we're up again.
Likely. I mean, this can't be the first time they've pulled this ruse.
No, I mean, if it's the same rest stop over and over again, like, they've done this before.
Dorothy mentioned the wolves had been watching them or something.
There's a constant place where there might be food scraps, things to eat, warmth, yeah.
And do you think they're offended by the imitation? I would be.
You know, next time we run into a wolf, I'll ask.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds
Are you
good.
Excuse me, Mr. World. As I'm like lifting dead wolf.
As you listen, its head just. Oh god!
Yeah, maybe we can leave the wolf talk till we're done here.
No, this feels so commonplace all of a sudden. Like,
Right.
in a way that this is what I'm used to.
You know, now that you mention it, was nice to not have to worry about them killing themselves.
Yeah.
It's weird to say.
No, I was thinking that I don't really like that we've had to kill some people.
You didn't have to jam your hand in one of those wolves' mouths, so
I feel like they bite harder than any of those people did.
probably. But no poison fang, or at least
Well, we have yet to
Let's
figure that out.
check
but-
in the morning. Yeah. I think we should probably do a bit of an autopsy here and maybe compare it to the drawings.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've skinned a creature, but like, I kind of want that white wolf pelt.
Oh, ew. You can do that?
How do you think people clothe themselves, Finn?
Well, no, I get that, but like with no tools, no workshop, no factories. It sounds messy.
It is. There's blood and viscera, and there's that little bit of skin, the silver skin between the hide and the muscle.
And it doesn't ruin the white pelt.
Well,
right. Well, not sure if I want to watch, but I'd actually be interested to know the process.
I mean, I'm not super skilled at it, but...
Well, there's a lot to practice here.
Yeah. Doesn't have to look good.
It's true.
But I am also curious to just... what they were doing. Even though not fully related, it reminded me of the spiders that we fought in the cave. Like, they weren't natural, but they were close to natural. But they're tapped in. Yeah.
Oh, why do you have to make that comparison? Now I can't unsee.
Everything is connected, Finn.
I was just making the connection to the metal dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right.
It's a lot that we don't know. And it's really cool and kind of scary.
I think there might have been a drawing of a direwolf, either in Sada's workshop or in her journal. I can check for it. And
I know everything was
that's what
so
the big guy...
quick when we saw her last. So
right. Anyway, there's a lot to figure out. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I know you took
not even a nap, but
no. Your head feeling better?
No, that wolf howl. I mean, it was feeling better actually before bed. It's pretty rough.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to try to sleep tonight. It might be tough. I do think we need to hit the trail like first thing in the morning. We're going to lose some time without a guide. I do have the map. I think we can get there.
I think so. We can all take this watch.
Okay.
And we'll make whatever time we can make. If we need to camp out again, we'll camp out again.
I really don't want to camp out again.
Neither do I, but
yeah,
I'd rather be safe than dead.
I think that's a pretty common statement, unless you've got one of those poison teeth, I guess.
I'm pretty sure Andy has the poison tooth.
I meant installed. I think Andy would rather be safe too.
Nope, pretty sure these are all real.
Good. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go check on the Hubbards.
Yeah.
If they want to sleep outside with us. We'll see.
Yeah. I think Nolan's gonna have a hard time sleeping. Yeah. Carmen too, for that matter. She put on a brave face, but that was genuinely terrifying.
I think knowing you're on watch is gonna help. It will for me anyway.
I'll do my best.
Thank you, Hagen.
Go get some rest. The others will be back soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. Go.
While out and away from the camp, the two of you making the rounds. Duathi, looking out, you see the fog cloud going farther and farther away, but it is moving. At some point, it's still just so dark. The moons are up and shedding a little bit of light. The stars, now that it appears as though the evening fog was part of the wolves. Now that they're gone, it has cleared up significantly and you can see the sky. But it is still dark.
Yeah.
However, Aaron, you find at this periphery, you come across what looks as though a mound of glistening wet leaves and straw. And as you approach, you find it appears to be the remains of a humanoid.
Is that Barnaby?
Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to understand the cycle of life a bit better than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of just draw my rapier and use kind of like the hilt to just gesture towards this area that's piqued my interest.
As you look down at it,
Mm-hmm.
you can see what you first thought was the pile of leaves and straw actually appears to be some leather armor that has foliage interwoven into it. But you can see where a limb has been ripped, a mangled face. It is wet and glistening from fresh blood.
I have a feeling that we are looking at Barnaby, who is the person who was supposed to be out here making the howling sounds, but in fact ended up being dinner. Does that seem like looking at them look like wolf bites?
Yeah, do we see like
Prepping that survival check.
I would say survival or medicine.
all right.
Your choice.
Oh, let's check survival, I think.
You did just get bit a few times.
Let me check my arm.
Yeah.
I'm okay at both, but I'd prefer survival, please.
Less than 18.
18. It does look as though a lot of these are rips and tears of teeth.
Yeah.
And a good chunk of like meat is missing. So it looks like they weren't able to pull the body away fully.
Yeah.
But you do see
before-
where it was actually dragged a good chunk.
Yeah. This was definitely the last person that they were kept calling for, I think. Yep. I think that they probably made camp here one too many times. You need to move around a little bit when you have predators that live near you. Or otherwise they start to, follow you because that's what hunting is.
does it look like there's anything salvageable, like anything tucked in the boots or like
Investigation.
Hell yeah, man.
A rifle through a
That
dead
body.
man's
Fuck
boots?
yeah, dude.
Go
That
for it.
body.
Listen, you're skinning an animal. He's skinning a person.
Listen, same thing.
19.
19. Yeah, looking through, it doesn't look as though he had like a full kit on him, but you do find a belt pouch ripped open. You find some scraps of dried meat in there, but it looks as though the wolves may have gotten to that as well.
Okay, that's fine.
You do, however, find a coin purse with
That's our
3 gold,
Okay.
1 silver, and 4 copper.
Oh my god.
The leather armor with the suit looks salvageable, but would need a lot of love. You do, however, see the light crossbow that he had.
Oh. How many silver? Sorry.
1 silver.
1 silver, 1 copper?
4 copper.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay.
You find a light crossbow, and you find a telescope.
Ooh, that's dope.
He was prepared to buy breakfast tomorrow.
I will snag the crossbow, the purse, and the telescope.
Ooh, what is that?
Would I know like what a seeing glass is?
Absolutely.
Okay. A scouting device for seeing long distances. Rather tricky to assemble, but when done well, I'm sure Andy can handle something of this kind. But when done well, it would be it's advantageous for moments when you need to see far away.
Okay. We should take that.
Yeah, no, they're kind of finicky, so you always want to keep them treat them as fragile and important.
Okay. We'll take very good care of it. Okay, well, this is unpleasant, but not particularly surprising. Should we keep moving?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't want to spend too much time out here. But.
I've sort of been keeping track. The last wolf that left us behind is keeping on running, so
Okay, good.
I don't think they're coming back.
Do you know about how many wolves run in a pack, Dorothy? Like, should we expect another similar sized pack to be nearby or anything like that?
Did I encounter any wolves in like River's Meat? Did I? I know talked about them, that I did see them, but like
You've seen a few. You don't have a
this last time
deep understanding of their nature.
Not particularly, no, unfortunately. I don't.
Fair enough.
I haven't spent a lot of time near them. But I think if it's just the one, if it moves in groups, which they seem to do, and there's just the one left and it's leaving, probably not coming back. I imagine we probably saw most or all of them.
Okay.
But that's me making an educated guess.
Well, I think that's a fair assumption. Let's keep moving.
Absolutely. Quiet.
Eventually,
Looking.
you all regroup back at the camp. While the two of you, Icon and Finn, had been moving the bodies, you look over and once you've all regrouped, see that Andy seems to be helping the Hubbard family. They've headed back over to the tents. They seem to be moving two of the bedrolls from the tent that the back had been cut and moving them all into a single tent.
Small point of order. I never recalled Pal after this fight. And I think during this time, I would have, when I sent that gem of brightness up, kind of used it to obscure Pal's presence floating up there and looking down at the group. And as I place the orb of brightness with the mage hand up onto the perch of one of these ruined towers, just a high ledge to keep casting the light, Pal would have just kind of floated there. And as I try to settle to sleep, I'd like to leave Pal out.
Okay. How long does he last?
Until the spectral mind stops manifesting if it's ever more than 300 feet away, if somebody casts a spell magic, if the awakened spellbook is destroyed, if I die, or if I dismiss it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay.
If I die, just in the middle of all
It's
of
very
that.
casual, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's hanging out up there.
All right.
What did you guys find?
We found Barnaby. Gross. And Aaron found a scouting device.
I'll just kind of hold up. Is it like silver or brass?
It appears to be brass. It has a once it's pushed down, it has a leather wrap as a grip, but brass seems to extend out into about 1.5 feet long.
Okay.
That's helpful.
Yeah, I imagine this is how Barnaby assessed our arrival at said rest stop and triggered the ruse. So,
A lot of good it did him.
Easy to see a front, but couldn't pay attention behind.
Any sign
Grizzly
of
and
Jax or Everett?
I think they are long gone.
no.
Good.
You're shaking your head an awful lot, I can. I
just-
think your brains are going to fall out your ears.
I mean, I'm a little tired, but it's just such a shitty thing to do. It's so shitty. It's so shitty. Like, you entrust people, hey, we'll take care of you, you'll be fine, and then actual danger presents itself, and, well, they're gone.
I mean, to be fair, we sort of told Aaron told the one to leave.
Yeah,
So
I
he
also
kind of
told
was-
Everett to either fight or leave, and, well, she made her decision.
But yeah, it's unpleasant. And especially because I sort of just wanted to know if they were going to help us on the road. I almost asked the Bones when we were going to, but we didn't really have the time. We sort of had to make the decision right away, so I did not ask the Bones. Kind of regret it.
You know, the questions you don't ask the Bones can't really go back and fix. So,
And like you pointed out earlier, it's a good thing we came. For
Yeah.
the Hubbard's sake.
That's very true.
So,
I mean, it looks like the Hubbards are somewhat getting resituated, but
Okay.
I'm okay with staying up for this watch. I wanted to try to skin this wolf.
I can help you.
You don't mind?
No,
I know you were already up.
I still, need to get some rest after this, but
I mean,
I was
this
only an hour into my watch,
Yeah.
so.
Well, if you're doing this tonight, I'm definitely not watching.
No, you should sleep.
Yeah.
And we should get going first thing in the morning, so...
First thing.
Yeah.
Victor approaches. Okay, so my family, I think we're going to. Well, the three of them are gonna sleep in the tent.
Good.
We're gonna try and get the children to rest. I'm not used to this whole staying and keeping watch and all of that. What do I need to do? How do I?
Oh.
Are you serious? And I say this earnestly.
I think as serious as I can be.
How awake do you feel right now?
I am so tired.
Then you should rest. Because a tired person keeping watch is not an effective person keeping watch.
Okay.
I'm resting. I think Andy will too.
The three of us here don't
We don't require.
sleep the same way you do. We only sleep for a
right.
few hours,
Yeah.
so
Sure.
so you can feel safe knowing that one of us is always going to be awake. And Chauncey is always awake because he is, made of metal and doesn't apparently need to sleep even though he's alive.
All right then. Well, I think.
We should be on our way at first light, so whatever sleep you can get tonight, I recommend it. I'll be doing the same, and
I
If you
can
wish
make
to do
tea.
your part, we can rest. We can wake you when when a shift is needed. But you're in good hands, and we'll ensure that you get to your destination, whatever it may be, safely. Where were you headed in Melos Manor? Just so we're fully aware tomorrow what we need to do.
Well, my family's home.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to the main gates and go from there.
Okay, good to know. That's fine.
Would you all like some chamomile tea? Are you okay?
I think I'm okay. I think that we're
Ready to go to sleep
the
already?
the offer is actually really nice.
I found some. It's really delicious.
I think if I were to wait for tea, I would probably be asleep.
Well, that's good. That means that you don't need the tea and you can just go to sleep.
All right. Well, thank you again. If you need me, wake me. I'll do what needs to be done.
Sometimes what you need to do is to be there for your family.
they were very brave, the children.
Oh, yep. I suppose good night then.
Good night, Victor.
As he turns and heads towards the intact tent.
Is there fire still? I remember I made it brighter again for.
It is mostly embers.
It's pretty
and
slow.
When you had brightened it, essentially you brought the embers up, but they have dimmed back down to embers.
Okay. Would you like me to warm up your fire before you go? Are you everything okay?
No, we're
good.
good.
Okay.
Thank you. As he stumbles in.
Just want to make sure they're okay. I feel bad.
I don't think they're used to generosity out here.
I mean, they've spent the last few months in Venture safe behind those walls. And before that, safe behind the walls of Melos Manor. They're probably not used to this much at all.
Right. And if they're raised anything like me, something tells me there's a lot of crossover there. I was raised to believe everybody out here in the frontier was like Hugo. And, well, it's kind of ironic. I've been pleasantly surprised more than once.
You were raised to believe that everybody out here was going to steal money from you?
fend for themselves, do what they need to do to be prosperous in their own end goals.
You're not wrong. However, we all have our ways.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
It's also always a little bit, I feel bad because it's always kind of scary when you have children with you. And so I feel kind of bad about that.
Far braver than I would have been at that age.
Yeah. I mean, that was what, last year for you?
Come on. Close, though. Good one. I'm going to go to sleep.
Get some rest.
I'm going to turn in first, and then I'll be the one
We'll,
to see the sunrise. How
we'll
about that?
swap out.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Sure. Thank you.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
It's been a minute, but
I know it's been a few months for me.
yeah,
So
I'm helpful. It's never a thing that's I really studied, but I've definitely done this before. So
yeah, well, and it doesn't need to be perfect. I am curious as to what's underneath, and also it's a pretty cool pelt.
I sort of want to take a look and see if these are what the robot dogs maybe were kind of sort of like first.
Yeah. We can literally divide and conquer.
If it's all
That's-
the same to you, I think that I'll go to bed.
Absolutely. and
I'll
you
leave
should
Chauncey
also-
here,
Okay,
because
because he's a very good boy.
he'll keep his eyes open.
Yeah, he will.
But you
Have
should
fun with
close yours.
Do you mind if
Gross part.
do you have any small sharp objects?
Actually, this
With
don't know,
eyes
let me-
closed,
let me look.
I just you hear just one of the chains rustle and then just a dagger
Thank you.
from my back, eyes closed.
Thank you. Oh, no, camera. Thank you.
What camp?
Woo.
Awesome. Let me check and see if Andy has
Yeah, I
some
don't.
specific tools.
I know.
for
I'm
you.
I wonder what other tools. I'm being nosy.
All I can do
Tell
is
us
dagger.
all about
I mean, I've
what's-
done this with a dagger.
So,
So,
while
like,
you're looking at Andy's character sheet,
Mhm.
just tell us everything that's in
Everything
it. There's
that's
a
on there.
backstory section.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
we
tools
love
are in
you,
the backstory
Z.
section.
We love you so much. The tools are in the backstory.
I also just found a whole
We've got these
I would've-
tools from
Yeah.
Pop.
tossed Jax's, or no, Hugo's whole
Yeah.
kit into the
We've
into the
got
pod, so-
tools. It was more of a. Are there any special sharp objects?
Sure.
But yes, the dagger is great. Please, thank you. Please, thank you again.
You want a special
And she
star
looks and
project?
says, I think that I don't do a lot of leather working,
Yeah.
and so that
No, it's fine. I just was curious.
I could make some for you in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely need them to.
Oh wait, no, I
Oh,
Don't worry.
when we
about
get to
it.
Saros Manor, we'll purchase some
Alright.
stuff because I want to do a good enough job on this when we get
Okay.
there.
will again have fun with the squishy part.
Yeah. Have a good rest.
You too.
And wow, in real life and in game, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves and
Yeah.
my hair that has been early bed tossed. I'm gonna pull back to get out of the way.
Aside from a standard dagger, do you have any sort of the sort of toolkits that'll be helpful here? Leather worker's kit will have an appropriate knife.
Yeah. No, I don't have any appropriate. I have an herbalism kit, so I know there's to cut things off of a stalk. Again, I'm not trying to do it perfectly, but
Sure.
effectively removing it from one.
The difference of harvesting versus refining.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
In that case, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Can I help?
And are you proficient with survival?
I sure am.
Then you absolutely can help. Your choice if you want to advantage or your own.
What do you think?
Well, I have a +6.
I have a
So-
+8.
Let's do it separate.
Do it so. Okay.
Mine is a 12.
Mine is a 25.
Sick.
All right then.
I'm very helpful.
Yeah.
I can, as you with the dagger that was given to you, begin cutting away. You are, you haven't done a lot of this, but you have seen people do it before, and you're used to doing this more in the butchering for meat and less for the keeping of the hide.
I think the biggest hide I've probably ever done is like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duathi, you begin to help, but it becomes very apparent, Icon, that Duathi has this.
I just start holding the thing.
You do. And Duathi, with a 25, I will say, actually, you harvest it and are able to get it cleaned to the point that this could be used by a tanner immediately.
Okay.
Sick.
Holding it. Thank you.
No worries.
The hide of this wolf, the fur is perfectly white. It looks as though it would be more at home in a wintry setting.
Yeah.
But you then also see that the skin underneath is also incredibly pale. It looks as though the leather is also white.
I want to bundle this up gently to just kind of, honor it. Knowing what we've done to these creatures.
If you want to also wait, I bet that in the morning Finn can sort of help clean up some of the last bits, but I feel pretty confident I got
did
them.
amazing.
There's no last bits to you.
Never mind.
It is clean.
Don't
I'm like,
worry.
Duathi.
Duathi, I don't...
I don't have I wasn't I didn't make any of the armor or anything. That was a different person. He
I
did
don't
most
want
of
armor. I just...
what kind of word? I mean, it would be nice in one.
Yeah.
It's been a second, but you use everything you have.
Yeah, I need to stay and practice more.
But glad I could help. You just want to make a coat out of it?
Just a cloak. A shoulder wrap, but also...
I mean, it's very warm here, so you're probably going to be okay.
Well, that's the other thing. So I was actually... Its main purpose... this happened kind of chaotically, but I want you to meet my new friend.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to use Find Steed, and I am going to call upon Vale.
What?
Vale.
Nice.
That literally just came to me finally after weeks. And I will summon it as technically it's the celestial flavor with the healing touch property.
Okay.
But it's the same creature.
What does the summoning of Veil look like to you?
So I think after I put down the fur,
or at least what does it look like you're doing?
Yeah. I sit down in front of a patch of dirt and I pretend like I do the actions of planting a seed, kind of like how it was in my vision, and step back.
As Icon is tending to a non-existent plant, but he steps up, honoring it. Duathi looking at him. You see over his shoulder, two blue eyes just begin to grow out of the darkness. And then the white fur of the end of the snout of, as if stepping out from the dark, a white and gray elk with blue streaks like lightning or veins kind of rippling through its whole body. The tips of its antlers shine lightly with not light, but it's almost bioluminescent. But just give off a little bit of a white flicker.
Oh.
I can just pat the side of its head
as it rests his neck on your shoulder.
And I will take the fur that's very clean and drape it over its back. Figure it would make it more comfortable for the kids on the trip the rest of the way.
Sorry. Who
I don't know.
What am I looking at?
Veil.
Okay. I guess screw it, we're about to take our I'm going to once again cast Speak with Animals.
Ooh. It's like looking up drug interactions.
Can I take
my
lorazepam?
That's gonna work.
Neither do I. Let's find out together.
Well, let me get the stat block too. Because it is a large celestial fae or fiend, and right now it is a large celestial.
Okay.
Let me see here.
I believe that's... It doesn't...
Okay.
I've changed the rules since I was able to do it. It's very different.
So, Duathi casting Speak with Animal and looking at the creature.
Vale? Hello. It is nice to meet you. You are my friend's friend now? Did you come from... Hi?
As he extends his neck and gives... sniffing you.
Okay. I'll sort of reach up and try to...
Would you give me an animal handling check?
Oh boy.
Although I will say... well, no, with advantage if you want it. But
that is a 23.
as you go up, you reach up to pet the side of his head and leans into it.
Okay, I don't know if you can't understand me or if maybe this just doesn't work with you. I don't know. Is this an animal? I don't know what this is.
I don't think it is. It's a friend.
Okay.
It arrived when I needed it most.
From where?
A vision.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Are you getting visions from the songbearer? No?
She wasn't there. Not in the way that the statues portray her.
But it doesn't seem like she does that anymore. From what the lady said in Gladen.
It was like time was both compressed and so long. I was me and I was not me. I was witnessing it like third person and also first person.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back to the sewer, I was atop this magnificent creature.
That does sound like a vision to me.
When I pet it, does it feel real?
Very. This animal is solid, and you can feel warmth.
Yeah.
You can feel, as you pet along his neck, you feel breath and breathing.
What kind of an animal is he? He?
The anatomically correct.
Fade to black. No.
Just curious.
We can't air that.
Too late.
No, it's an elk. It's beautiful.
Are there elk where you live with your family in the grove?
Not in the grove, no.
Not in the grove.
No, but nearby. It's,
Okay.
the grove is like a more wooded version of where we are now.
Okay.
So it's healing and it's home and it's life.
Is there something unique about it?
Oh yeah. we basically I couldn't get to Aaron, and I needed to get to Aaron. And there we were.
I sort of meant the grove, but also
Oh,
because
the grove is very special.
But
to
I can
Rockford.
also tell that veil
Yeah.
is unique. Do all elk look like this?
No.
So just sort of, I'm going to continue sort of.
They're usually more russet, tawny.
Okay. It's unique, sort of different and magical. I
Yeah,
suppose.
but also useful. I figure we've got more people to move in the morning, and
I think that the two children will probably think this is very wonderful, and they just had a very big and scary experience.
Yeah.
And it's harder when you're small.
that
I was very worried about them.
that's gonna stick with Carmen forever.
I hope that it makes her more brave as opposed to more afraid.
Bravery is being afraid, but holding on to hope while you're afraid.
I agree. I just hope that she finds control in this situation as opposed to loses it.
I think it's all about how the next few hours go and the next
true.
few days.
If she gets a lot of support from her family, you know? Is Vale looking at anywhere particular, or does there seem to be any kind of like intelligence there, or is it just sort of...
Vale seems to be watching the both of you, and there does seem to be, especially when Icon speaks, an understanding.
I've definitely never seen anything like this, and I have not. This has been in several months of not having ever seen anything like this. So
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have him. I don't know.
I checked. It's a him.
Okay. I'm gonna have it keep watch too.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
It can
Do
do
you
that.
need to sleep, Vale? I keep asking him, like he is paying attention to me, talking. I don't think he really understands.
I'll ask. Do you need to sleep, Vale?
He shakes its head side to side.
Okay.
I know its head is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tall, so I'm probably like eye level with him.
Yeah.
Don't go too far, but can you circle the camp until the morning? And then I have telepathy with it for 1 mile, and it only works with me.
Nice.
As it gives a bowed nod and begins to walk away. You see the white pelt shining. You see bits of light sparkle as the blue in its body just radiates.
Fascinating. A lot of questions. But also, like, I don't really know how to articulate them.
You and I are in the same boat on this one, Duathi. The weird thing is there's part of me that feels like I just understand him. But I don't understand where he came from. But I'm excited to figure out how, why, where. Are you okay, by the way? I looked over at one point and you had like 3 wolves chewing down on you.
I was fine.
Yeah, you didn't seem concerned.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I sort of, I was using my energy and the energy of the things around me to sort of make myself a lot stronger. So,
Must have. You
didn't really feel it.
No. And you glow now, sometimes.
I can glow now. Yeah. That was me just sort of, taking that energy and just making it that way. I also don't really know how to explain it, but essentially, moving the energy around that's in my body is just as easy to move as, the energy around me. In fact, that's kind of how I started off when I was learning, is to, use the energy from my body to move that around, because that was where the energy was the most.
Yeah.
It was easiest to use my stuff. So.
Yeah. I did tell Finn earlier, I'm kind of done trying to explain things. There's so much I don't understand.
Okay.
But I'm proud of you.
What?
You keep being cool. A little scary sometimes. Like, I don't think you're scary.
I think Carmen
but you look a little scary.
Scary now. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, I sort of feel guilty about that, but
Don't be guilty
just
for being yourself.
As the two of you chat, you see that Chauncey had begun to follow Vale a little bit, but get kind of to the edge of the safety of the camp and just kind of stop and is just staring.
That's unique.
I'm just like, do you think they understand each other?
I'm very confused about what Chauncey does and does not understand. It seems that he is starting to understand what we say to him, sort of, like how you can train something. But I still don't really understand how Chauncey is. I've tried everything I can to try and talk to him. I've tried it in Druidic, and I've tried speak with animals, and he doesn't understand any of that.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. He's made out of metal.
But he's alive. I was always taught that was the language of being alive.
He's animated. I don't know if you would consider the creatures that you're able to bring back as alive.
The what? Oh, like...
You know what you did with the cultist?
Oh, that's not alive.
Yeah, but it was animated.
Yeah, but not the same way that Chauncey is. That was...
Different way, but...
Yeah, that was just me going... Blah, 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 blah. Sort of like... Blah, 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 blah. It was just me.
Like an extension of yourself.
Yeah, the body was empty, but it's got a whole bunch of energy left in it.
I mean, so does Chauncey, right?
I suppose that's true, but whatever is in Chauncey that's making him move around, there's no gap in there for that. Chauncey is using that. I kind of went in to the gap where, the thing that makes you is the thing that makes you walk and talk and sort of do that. When I was doing that, I sort of used energy to kind of go into that gap. And
As that happens, Chauncey has now come over to the two of you and sits down next to you.
Good boy, Chauncey.
As he looks up at you when you say his name.
Oh no, he does know his name.
You cannot do that to me.
I'm going to pat him on the head. Well, I think you are alive, and I think you are very adorable.
You kind of pause at the ground.
We should also probably, before we take our rest, probably finish looking at the insides of this creature and see if it reminds us of the wolf. I could probably talk to you about what we think Vale is for many hours, though.
We have lots of time with Vale.
We have lots of time. I think we're going to have a lot of time.
At least us, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me about mortality the other night, by the way.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's something that's easily forgotten.
I've never had to deal with it. Are there only elves in the grove?
I don't think so. I think it's a pretty healthy mix.
It is.
We're diverse, but you know how time moves differently when you're around people every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see them change and grow and it becomes normal.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of going back to a place I haven't been in 5 decades. A lot changes in 5 decades. Especially if you're not an elf and you were already kind of middle-aged to begin with. So it just put some things in perspective that I haven't had to think about in a long time.
Things do seem to move a lot faster. They do things a lot faster. I'm already noticing a whole city in 50 years. My village has changed very little in 50 years.
About this time, Aaron, you wake up ready for your shift.
Really quickly, we should look at this wolf.
Yeah. I know the butchery.
Not like that.
I know.
I would like to actually, even if it is just sort of a
No, you've had the dagger in your hands for the last.
I'm not necessarily looking to like. I mean, if I think there's good meat on this thing, sure, but I don't know. I bet it's probably not great meat. But what I'm more curious about is, does the inner anatomy of this creature remind me much of the creature we have wrapped up in the back of holder?
Oh, I can tell you without a check looking at this, the two creatures vastly different.
Okay. Is there anything that, like, on a root base, like the, you know, like when you look at a dog skeleton and a wolf skeleton, you're kind of like, all right, these two things are obviously different, but I see where this evolution happened. Is there anything about the shape, the way it would move?
How would your choice of survival, or I would see medicine for this as well.
If you want me to, if you're really feeling medicine, I'm
I
not
think
going
it
to
could be
fight you.
either.
I mean, I would really like it to be survival.
And survival,
Sir Vedison.
Okay,
because it's anatomy, but it's anatomy of a creature.
It's a 13.
13. Looking into this, you can see where there obviously there is flesh, but unlike the other creature, there is no ore of any kind. This is purely organic.
Yeah.
There's enough there that you could make the argument of seeing a resemblance. But the same way that this could you could make the argument that this could resemble a domesticated dog.
Okay.
And so much so that you could make the argument that this resembles a domesticated cat.
Got it. Okay.
It's there in that clearly there is a structural anatomy within that form.
Yeah.
But beyond that, nothing.
It's about the same. It's about the same size, right? Give or take.
The white wolf is a little bit bigger, than the
Okay.
creatures.
All right.
And while Duathi is poring over this creature, Aaron, you see them essentially investigating this carcass.
I think I'll kind of just take in the sights of this kind of carnal sight that I've actually not taken in before, and I'm familiar with the thought and the concept of skinning and butchering an animal, but I'm kind of just not like really at a loss for words, but also like just studying every single possible detail that I can.
Good morning, Aaron.
Yes, hello. I hope I wasn't too restless and disturbing you.
No, absolutely not. We were sort of talking, and Aiken introduced me to what an elk is, and we were looking at the insides of this. I don't think it's. I mean, it could be maybe what they were, something similar to what the things that are in the bag were made out of, but
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I don't want to spook you. There is an elk wandering the area. It's mine. Its name is Vale. It probably won't listen to you. Don't kill it.
Okay, very well.
Yeah, it's friendly. It's just helping keep watch.
it's a boy.
Okay. Thank
It's
you for the
a boy.
update. I'll take it from here.
You're good?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Cool. Then I'm gonna turn in too, if you don't mind.
I also probably should go rest. I've used a lot of magic.
Yeah,
But yeah, wake me up if you need anything.
of course.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sort of just move the body back over with the rest of them.
It was already moved.
It's already moved, yeah. We'll put it back. Slightly less gross.
Yeah, I'll return to my bedroll by our fire.
Yep.
As the two of you bed down for the night, Aaron, anything on your watch?
I think I would spend time polishing my rapier. I did see a little bit of action last night, so I want to make sure that it's not caught any rolls or nicks. I think I would want to spend some time personally, just for a moment, as always, going over my spells. Above table, I'll pick my spells at a different time.
Sure.
I'll prep spells for the day, but I would definitely do that. I think then I would. I would probably like pace the camp as opposed to staying in one spot, just to keep my mind like alert, as opposed to, because I know after everything that happened leaving Venture, I probably, if sitting too long, I would probably, my mind would wander too much.
Give me a perception check, sir.
Quick, don't mind, long rest, just to make sure everything is reset. That is going to be a 15.
Okay. As you circle around the camp, there are moments where Vale, did you put at the full mile away?
No, not at the full mile. I was thinking, because we have like dim light up to 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking like just at that perimeter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
As you were circling the camp, you notice that you seem to be going opposite direction of the elk.
Mm-hmm.
You recall seeing it for a brief moment before in the aqueducts of Venture. It has the bright white carcass on its back, and the blue emanating from its eyes, and moments as it ripples through its fur. And as the evening progresses, the stars become a little dimmer, as if low clouds are coming in. They still peek through in spots. It doesn't look like it's heavily overcast, but something is stirring in the sky. It gets a little chilly. But nothing out of the ordinary. As the first bits of light begin to come up, you can see that it is indeed light overcast. Might rain, might not. But the first sound of birds chirping welcomes you. The road, aside from the piles of wolf corpses, appears clear. You see no sign of any movement, no people on the road, no sign of Hugo.
I think at the sign of first light, I would head back to our camp and start get a cook fire going, knowing that we have a surplus of rations. I'd utilize those stores first and kind of just lay out options as people arrive, start to wake up. I think the whole time that I was pacing, I was kind of thinking, Hugo says you should be there by end of day today. Cardinal will want to see us first thing. Mother and father will have to wait. And then I'll kind of just start kind of making first morning noises. It's like, okay, everybody, it's morning, but I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be camp counselor, but I will start like breaking camp.
You make the sound on the coffee maker where it goes beep.
The sounds of food being prepared and bedrolls being put away begins to stir you all. We are going to take our break. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a short 10-minute break. Be right back to see how this overcast day on the road to Melos Manor goes. Don't go anywhere, anyone. We'll be right back.
I know.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We hope that you enjoyed your break. I know we enjoyed ours. Before we get back into our show, a couple of quick things. First off, thank you so very much for being here. If you haven't already, please be sure to, help support the channel. Give us a like, give us a follow. If you are looking for monetary ways you can support us, you can subscribe, you can become a member, or you can head on over to our Patreon. Those are the best ways to support. Why do I bring this up, you might ask? Well, one, we're here because of you. And two, for those of you who are current supporters or become a supporter during this show, after today's show, we are going to be heading to our Discord for a post-show hangout where we're going to talk about what happened in the episode out of character and probably do a little bit of a wrap-up for the year for us here. Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Some reflection.
So if you'd like to be a fly on the wall or even ask some questions in there, well, that is a gift that we give to those who support us. With that, players, as the sun is rising over the next day, and it's slightly overcast, you all wake up one by one to the sounds of Aaron making breakfast.
I'd like to get my armor back on. And after I do that, I want to help the Hubbards with their gear, since their original helper is no longer with us.
So it's going to take you a little bit of time, but as you wake up, beginning to don your gear, the rest of you, Andy coming on up, and, that smells really good.
Hopefully this is the most peaceful rest you've gotten in quite a while, so long day of travel ahead. Eat up.
I would like to take a quick second to look to the purse.
Oh, yeah. How much money's?
Absolutely. Looking through Hugo's coin purse, you see a good chunk in there.
Oh boy.
All in all, you count 2 copper pieces, 7 silver pieces,
7 silver.
162 gold pieces.
Whoa.
And 5 platinum pieces.
Yo!
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay.
Is that the diegetic sound?
Dwazi, are you choking?
So it looks like they had a lot of money.
Yeah, he fleeced like all of us.
But some
All
of this
of
is
us.
our money.
Yeah, Finn, you gave him
50.
50.
gold or platinum, was
You
it?
gave him. Well, we gave him a bit now. And we were going
Well, I
to give
gave
him
one
a
of
bit.
you some gold, and you gave it to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, you.
it was
you,
50 gold.
50 gold.
But you only gave him the 3 platinum, right?
No, we gave
gave him the money.
It was half up front and half
Oh,
was
it was
It
gonna
was
be
3
up front.
platinum. You gave
Oh,
it
but you gave him 30 because we only had those.
I
3
didn't
platinum.
trust the
Those 3
mofo.
platinum are your
Guys,
Yeah.
lots
3 of the
3 of the
5.
So 3 of
platinum.
those platinums are ours.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to very carefully and gingerly walk over to the Hubbards, trying my very best
As
to
you
look
approach
very,
the tent,
quiet.
it looks as though Victor and Susanna are both up and are out of the tent, and
Okay.
they're talking. They're beginning to take the things out from the other tent, the empty one from the night, and are loading up their cart with it.
Okay. First, I'd like to sort of pet the horse as I'm walking by, if that is okay.
Giving him some pets. You can see the places where there's the matted blood on his fur, but his wounds have closed.
Baby.
We'll get that cleaned up before we get going too much further, I promise. I'll sort of snuffle him. Okay. So, pardon me.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's very early for thinking numbers. How much money did you give to Hugo?
Oh, dear, as looks over to Susanna. Oh, right, we paid him, it was 100 gold for
Okay.
the
And
travel.
you gave him all of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to reach into the person. Here you go.
Wait, all of it?
There's more too. Would you like more of? We could split it.
Well, no, but I suppose we'll happily take our gold back.
Okay.
Again, if you need payment for the rest of the trip.
No, we're going the same way. It is not my job to help people along this road.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's
I know that
Be very
working
helpful.
is how you get money, but I'm just sort of thinking that this is not work. This is us walking together.
all right.
But
I
yeah,
don't suppose we could trouble you. And Susanna looks over to the campfire on your side of the road where the smells of breakfast are
oh,
wafted.
you should come eat with us because we are traveling together.
Thank you. We have some food that could be prepared, but it seems as though you all have a nice.
We are so. How I met all my friends is we started sort of walking the same direction together, and that's kind of how we kept being together. So when you're walking the same way, it means you all enjoy the same things, right?
I suppose when you put it that way, she turns to Victor. I'll get the children. All right. Well, I suppose I'll come with you then.
Absolutely, please do.
As you can see, he has bags under his eyes, but is more awake than he was when you were speaking last night.
I will telepathically call Vale back to camp. We'll help get everything back on your cart, and we'll have an extra steed to help carry the children if they don't want to walk. And yeah, we're all in this together and heading the same way. I know it's not the same within the city. People are always figuring out what you can do for what, but our food is your food.
Oh, thank you. That is incredibly kind.
Yeah.
As Susanna and the two children, both weary-eyed, Carmen kind of dragging her toy bow behind her, they come on over and begin to partake of the breakfast.
We'll have to make quick pace today, folks, if we want to reach the city before nightfall again. So do stay near the road. Please don't wander off too far on errant investigations, even if you see something shiny. Let's make it to Saros Manor today, yes?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
You said we could see the tower from
where
we were, right?
Look down the road. You can see the road itself is fairly well worn. The section where you are with these ruins has the more paved feel to it of the stones. But you can see a very distinct road heading in the direction and far in the distance, though again now a little overcast kind of all over the fields, but you can see the spires and the hint of a wall.
What
If-
am I looking? Oh,
If we do get separated, which we shouldn't, that's your guidepost and the road. The road, obviously, but if it's scuffled or whatever, but that's the direction.
I'll in this calling out of the towers, unfurl the map and the orb of direction. If I'm reading all of this right, it's northeast, so we have that too.
Great.
amazing. What am I looking at over there? I'm assuming that is Saros Manor, but what am I looking at?
Aaron, did you say you found a spyglass last night?
Oh, yes. I happened to come across a looking glass here, and...
Why don't you take a look for yourself, Dorothy?
So...
Oh. Right.
Just handing her a metal tube.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
I look in the wrong end.
It's so far away.
Dorothy just straight up lightsabers it.
Spare
Right
the
in my
dice, spare the
face.
Now, if you extend the cylinder to its full length, and then point the larger side towards our direction we are heading, peer through one end with one eye closed, and then...
Oh, I should probably put that over the eye. Okay.
Put it over the open eye. Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look through it after much finagling.
Give me a perception check. This will be a straight roll since this is something way in the
No, it
distance.
makes total sense.
So far.
Mhm.
Oh, 25.
Jiminy.
All right.
I rolled like
Christmas.
5 17s.
What do your elven eyes see?
I rolled so many 17s.
My
It's
brand.
specifically 17s tonight.
It takes you a moment to get accustomed to this. And eventually you look and you see level plains, some trees scattered throughout, but then you see a structure. From here, it almost looks like a miniature. So it's impossible to get any sort of perspective of the size, but you see a large stone wall, and then farther off behind that, you see large towering buildings. You see rooftops peeking up over the wall, and in the center, you see two towers heading straight up, one stopping just short of the other, as the two offset each other in height that end in peaked roofs.
Do they look very specifically like towers? Like they're like round and part of a building? Okay.
Mhm.
Oh.
And with a 25,
Yep.
as you keep peering, you see the walls, but then you see a structure or something rising above the trees to the left of the walls. as you see just what looks like it could almost be another tower just raising up. It is not... It doesn't raise the height of the wall itself. If anything, it comes about halfway up.
Okay.
And it is separated from the wall itself. There's a good amount of distance, but you see it.
Shape-wise, again, can I get the impression, is it round? Is it tower-like?
It is hard to tell. It almost looks more squared, like a square tower. It raises up and it has a flattened edge.
Has a flattened edge. Does it feel obelisk-esque?
It is reminiscent of an obelisk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that in description of everything now. Is it obelisk-esque? Obelisk.
Obelisk.
My hands start to shiver a little bit, and then I just hand that back. Okay,
Were you able to see the city?
there's a lot going on there. That's a lot of things.
As
Yeah.
we've mentioned, yes.
Yeah.
Was there anybody
Just wait till you
outside?
see it up close.
I mean, we're still pretty far away, but
A whole day's walk.
There were some things in front of the city, like towers. There were towers at the city, and then a shorter sort of thing.
like a guard tower.
No, I suppose I'll ask when we get by it. We're going to see it in a little bit anyway.
Would I have any knowledge of what she's referring to? Like directly outside the walls?
Yeah.
This is very familiar to you.
Okay.
This is the sort of thing that your parents worked on.
Okay. Oh. Dorothy, I think that might have been the hub for the train's arrival and departure.
Oh,
Possibly. I actually have never visited myself, but I do recognize the description now that you mention it of the approach.
Give me a history check,
Sure.
just to see how much of this you know.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. That is a 24.
Dang.
Good roll,
So you know
We are
the
prepped.
rail of Jaudek, that which connects the walled cities specifically. The main station is within the city center, within the central, the core of Saros Manor. But you know that though the train travels through the sky, it is essentially connected via these large towers that are they connect the energy that allows them.
Okay.
It's essentially like a monorail with no rail.
Sure. Okay.
It's like a pylon.
And so they are these pylons that go. You can see one from the next, but they are very far off in distance.
Oh, no. Sorry. The train departs from the center of the city. Of course, you need a place for people to congregate in order to board. But, well, once they are set on their destination, those structures essentially provide them energy necessary for the cars to travel over great distances. So we may or may not see some arriving or departing cars on our approach.
huh. Okay.
Keep an eye overhead, I guess.
Yeah.
And to the left, even, the train tracks run about parallel with us almost. Heading south.
Would I know, if these tower structures on the exterior of the walls are like don't play around them, like kids are told don't play around the water tower. Like, are people, are like civilians supposed to like keep away? Are they like guarded or like monitored?
Sure.
Yeah.
For the most part, they are so far out in the frontier and in just the open area. There aren't really any rules of don't go there.
Okay.
But there is that sense of it being part of the ancient technology that is permitted to still function, and is maintained by the, in many cases, members of the Atergog, but also the Order.
Okay.
So there's that. People don't get to it, close to it, because of a degree of reverence.
Yeah.
But also because they are so far away.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I don't really want to make the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, telescopes really compress the space.
As for the giant towers, what are those, do you know?
In the city center.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah. Is that the Adergog, or is that...
Something else.
You know that the tallest of the towers is part of the Voltian Council. It is the Voltian Council chambers.
Right.
Government.
Yeah.
And the second tower is the tower of the center Melos Temple.
So I lived in this. How close did I live to these towers?
To the center,
Yeah.
you mostly worked and lived in some of the residential districts.
Yeah.
The city itself is easily traversable. You can get to most of the city, but you didn't live close to it. But you could go to
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the landmarks when you're trying to get around the city. Government, order. You're probably familiar, or your family is. Your dad, right?
We mostly spend time in our estate, actually. I worked inside the city occasionally doing small odd jobs, but actually never spent much time around there. So.
You both needed to get out more. And I'm saying this as a guy who hasn't been back.
I mean, not a lot of reasons to go to the Voltaic Council if you're not on the council.
But some of the best street vendors are like in the city.
Sure.
We'll go.
Yeah.
Where are we headed when we get there?
Well, I need to at least establish whether or not a carriage is waiting for us there instead of in Venture. So, when we arrive at the gates, keep an eye for somebody who might be awaiting us, and they are to take us, presumably, to maesters or...
I don't suppose they'll be keeping an eye out for us. It's not like it's going to be just a Hugo Gibbs there, like in Venture. There's going to be a lot of activity.
They aren't aware of our arrival today, so we might have to make ourselves known.
Right.
It would be presumptuous to think that they anticipate us arriving today. So, but we have, I don't know, I can think about a plan of action for once we approach the city as we stroll.
Victor, Susanna, when we get to the city, are you good to get back to where you need to go, or would you like an escort?
Oh, no, once we get to the city, I think, as Victor finishing up some tea. Well, once we get to the city, we're perfectly fine from there. We know our way to the home.
Great. Well, let's finish up here.
Yeah, I think
the sky's looking pretty gray.
Hitch the horse.
Just about done preparing for the day.
Okay.
The horse could use a little bit of cleaning up, Finn.
Like the magical kind?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, I don't know much about horses, but I've heard they get spooked. Do you think that's going to be an issue?
I can try and make sure it's not.
Okay.
I mean, when you normally clean us up, it doesn't...
It's like some tingly
Okay.
when it's in your hair and such. Which I assume with that
Fair
horse.
Don't
enough.
let him get kicked.
I will not let him get kicked. I'll actually take this moment as we're sort of finishing up the start ritually casting Speak with Animals then.
Okay.
And I'm just going to stand up and start packing up my things.
Okay. So 11 minutes for the Speak with Animals.
All right.
And it is cast.
Okay. I'll walk over to the horse really quickly and say, "Hello. My name is Dawati. That is my friend. His name is Finn. I noticed you have some stuff that's probably a little uncomfy in your fur there, and so my friend's going to clean it up, but it's gonna tingle a little bit, and I just didn't want to startle you."
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuade that horse.
It's only not animal handling because you're talking to it.
Oh, shit, it's a 6. And there go the rolls.
As the horse looks at you and says, hello, Duathi. I do feel a little stiff over there. Is your friend gonna... What's your friend gonna do?
It's sort of hard to explain, but it's going to be instant.
You can try explaining it. This is actually kind of a first for me.
It's not a first for me, but it's a first with you, and it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
He's going to use magic, sort of this thing that I'm using to be able to talk to you.
Okay, magic. What is magic?
Magic it's complicated, but it's sort of using the energy that makes you, you, and the me, to do things.
Okay, what is energy?
Duathi is getting the Duathi treatment.
When you eat...
Exactly what I'm doing.
You know when you eat things, and then you feel like you can run more?
I do, yeah.
Mm-hmm, that.
Okay, so your friend is gonna do something with food to me. And we're gonna run.
Well, no running needed.
Do I just see like Dwathi having an argument with the horse? Or like, what does it sound
this is
like?
100% just Dwathi saying
like name?
Dwathi's half.
Okay, so we can understand Dwathi's half?
You can understand Dwathi's half. Dwathi is speaking common.
Okay.
And the horse does seem to be like making some like exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Dwathi's half coming out.
I'm still like
the horse at one
where
point.
The campfire was. Like,
the horse at one point does just look fully over at you.
You can just wave your hand. Yeah. So you're not going to need to run.
The horse lifts up one of its hooves. Just,
in fact, actually, you can sit entirely still.
so the horse then just sits down.
Oh,
I love this horse.
no.
Is that my cue?
Yes, I think it probably is. This is getting really awkward.
Does he have a name?
Do you have a name?
What is a name?
You know, that's okay. Do you have a sound that you used when you think of yourself?
Wee.
That's a good name. His name is, and I just
Wait, no. I said wee. that was a. That's different.
Nicolas, shut up. Sorry.
Okay, that's fair. You know, I was being insensitive.
If my name is, I suppose that's my name.
No,
Is
it's
that what a
whatever
name
you
is?
say it is. You decide.
Oh, I decide. What was your name?
Duwati.
Duathi. I will be... I like the Athi part. I'll be Athi.
You know, I respect that. You should always name yourself after something you like. Finn, that would be a really good time.
I'm like,
Wait, is Finn his name?
Mm-hmm.
As the horse again just like stares you down. You've never felt a horse look at you like it's trying to have a conversation with you.
It's very uncomfortable. And I look very uncomfortable as I'm like approaching hands up and very
Don't be
slowly.
weird. Do it exactly the way you
And as he's staring at Finn, Duathi, you hear him say, Finn, you just...
He's just saying your name. It's okay.
Hi, buddy. My name's Finn, and I'm just going to very lightly touch you. It shouldn't hurt. You'll feel better
He
after.
can't understand.
I didn't
what you're
catch any of
saying.
that.
That's okay. He's speaking very
horse.
fast, and honestly,
Good horse.
he doesn't need to be saying anything. He just needs to be doing the magic fin.
I'm very, very trepidatious as I come closer and closer.
Exactly the kind of person horses kick.
And just hovering inches away from the matted fur.
Give me an animal handling check. I will say this is an advantage.
All right.
Prepped this man. Come on.
I did not. Oh gosh, I don't even know what my animal handling. I don't think I've ever made this check before. All right, here we go.
You got
Didn't
this.
score, man.
Yeah, with that, all those 18s and 17s you guys have been rolling. This is an advantage, though.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's not bad. 10 plus 2 is 12.
Okay.
So yeah, slowly approaching, and as soon as I'm just some inches away, I'll start casting Prestidigitation, and as the fur is clean, I'll press my hand very, very gently against him.
Looks down at your hand. I don't feel like running.
No, you shouldn't. That's okay.
I do feel better though.
That is exactly it. See how that, like, now that you have, that you feel a little bit better, you feel like you can go through the day a little bit easier?
I suppose it's probably going to be a long day. We're walking along this road, which that's a long one, but we've done it before. We'll do it again.
And there's going to be lots of rest at the end. I promise.
Oh, I like that. But I also do like the walking. It is,
It's
you
nice.
just kind of focus in and.
Yeah, I think we're going to get ready to do that now. But it was very nice to talk to you, Ati.
It
And-
was nice talking to you as well, Duathi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna work my magic now and walk.
that is exactly it. You are made of magic a little bit. So
I am made of magic.
He is made of magic?
Everything is.
Oh.
That's a lot. I'm gonna.
It's a
That's
lot
gonna
for
take
me
me.
too.
I'm gonna think about that while we're walking this whole time.
Me too. Me too.
Right.
Are you excited to go home?
I think I'm actually leaving home right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have a new one. It's going to be nice. I think.
I mean,
they
I
tell
think
me.
I'm probably just gonna do this trip again.
That's fair. I'm going to leave you to it, but it was really
Okay.
nice to talk to you.
It was nice talking to you as well.
Take care, okay?
You as well. Also, thank you for saving my life.
Oh, well, that's what I do.
That means a lot to me. I don't think I would have been made of magic if you hadn't done that.
Helping is what I do, Ati. So thank you. And thank you for being here and helping carry these folks to where they're going. That's what you do.
That is what I do.
Helping
care,
is what you
okay?
do, Athi.
Oh no.
Did you not?
Oh.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
I was in fact
You
talking.
iconed yourself.
Shut up.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm so happy we get to hear one side of this conversation.
Amazing.
All right.
That was weird. Is he okay? Did I do it okay?
You did just fine.
Okay. Okay, that was really weird.
It was, yes, it was for me too. It is very unusual talking to something that has an entirely different perspective of what being alive is, but I've also been doing that for 6 months or so, however long I've been here, so it's been
Yeah.
great.
We should go.
We should go.
Yes, let's leave these stinking wolf carcasses behind. It's starting to really smell.
As we all kind of gather up to leave, and we're all pretty tightly packed in this caravan, ready to leave, I'd like to cast Detect Magic as just a spell, just an action.
Sure.
So using that spell slot, I want to look up and around and all around us for a scrying orb.
Well, you see a lot, but no. So let's go through everything. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
See a lot of scrying orbs.
Yeah. About a dozen scrying orbs.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh no!
For a
a
6.
total of okay.
I do have proficiency there. Fortunately.
As you look about, in the moment that you cast Detect Magic, there is just a glow coming up from all around you of your friends, some of the items that they are carrying. There is a glow coming from Icon's elk. 2, actually.
Ooh. Schools of magic.
Oh god, the damn hell.
You see, the elk is glowing with conjuration, but the pelt on its back has a faint glow of abjuration.
Oh god, you got fancy.
Sweet.
I think
And you see no scrying worms.
that pelt, some kind of protective magic around it.
Oh. I mean, it's warm.
Now you have to do something fancy.
I know.
And, well, if your friends were watching, they're not now, it seems. All right, pal, let's get back in. And from up on the perch where the orb was left, I send the mage hand out and grab the orb and bring it back to me as pal follows. And back into the book.
I'm gonna kneel down to the kids. We have a long day of walking ahead. How would you like to sit atop Vale here?
As Nolan looks up, that's real big.
It's very big, but I'll be up there with you to help.
Okay, yeah. And Carmen that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can you help me up? Okay,
And
cool.
I'll
As
help.
she just extends her arms out.
Oh my god.
And like I've done countless times before with my siblings, I just and set them on top. I guess it would be in front of where I would be sitting.
All right.
Sorry, kids go first.
No, absolutely. I can walk all day.
Yeah.
I
I'd let them be up there on them by themselves. I don't trust the height.
No, it makes perfect sense. You have to make sure that they don't fall down. No, you got to be protective.
Dorothy, how much coin was Hugo carrying on?
A lot of money. So after I gave 100 gold back to the Hubbards, we have now 2 copper, 7 silver, 62 gold, and 5 platinum. And I hand it all. Just sort of hold it out like that.
Well.
So 3 of the platinum are ours, but the rest is
Right, so that's about 82, 83, almost extra gold. That's
Let's
not
hang on to it and
bad.
I think that what we did to help make sure that the Hubbards were safe and that they were far away and that the wolves did not hurt anyone was work, and therefore we have earned this money.
as retribution for the deception that was laid upon us. We keep it.
I think so. Also, I'm not going to follow him down. You sent him the other direction.
Correct.
Definitely not.
Also, I took this from him, so it's mine.
Oh.
Well, it's ours now.
That's how it works, I suppose.
All right. If we're all packed up, let's hitch on forward. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Saros Manor, here we come.
I think I'll, for the rest of the leg of the trip, I'll take point at the lead, maybe about 25 to 50 feet ahead of the group at all times, just to keep a scan on the horizon. Kind of knowing that I might need to be the first person to say anything at all as well, if anybody approaches us. So that's kind of where my head's at this morning.
Okay. Taking the lead.
I'll kind of go towards the middle a little bit.
As you leave this first rest stop and begin to make your way, it is a long journey with very little scenery There are the trees that are few and far between. It's mostly the open field. Occasionally, you see some wildlife peek its head out. But in this mostly overcast day, it does begin to rain. It is a very light drizzle, and though it is overcast, the heat of the sun is still coming through. So it's almost a warm rain. It's enough that you begin to get a little damp, but it almost evaporates just as quickly as it hits you.
If it's like that kind of mugginess, I'd probably actually end up taking my trench coat off and like rolling the sleeves up and just kind of enjoying it.
Sure.
At some point, I would like to actually walk up towards Aaron, towards the front. Hello, Aaron.
Oh, hello.
I have a question for
Sure.
you, and it's sort of one that I worry is a little personal and might make you sad. So if you don't want to answer it, it's okay. But I kind of want to ask as we're getting closer. You had told us that one night that your parents were sick, and that the work they did is what made them sick. How are they sick?
They're rather weak most days. They are tired quite often. The mental strain of day to day is quite taxing on them, and more often than not, they keep to their own interests. Sometimes they can be irritable, and the best way I can summarize it is that their bodies are weaker than their age depicts.
How old are they?
I stopped asking my mother about 70 years ago. But yeah, well, maybe 400 or 500 years old.
Wow.
I know their work was around kind of the peak of their professional careers.
Was it all before you were born?
Yes.
Wow. It's a long time ago.
And well, it wasn't until more recent memory that the fatigue and the mental things are progressing as of late, but things are stable as far as the last I left them, so it's nothing to be too concerned about. But I mostly leave them to themselves and to their attendants. They have people always available to help them.
I don't mean to pry. I just know that we were talking a lot about the things in Shada's journal and things about, things that affected things that made things change. And I know we're looking into that kind of thing, so I thought I'd ask.
Oh, it's a reasonable question. There are boons and gifts to working with the song and working with magic, and the elements of this earth, and this is one of the consequences. But like I told you that night, they were fully aware of the risks that they took in order to aid the people of Jaudek.
Of course. Sometimes you have to... Sometimes when you are doing things to protect other people, it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
I would like to see them upon our return, though I don't know how and when that will happen. You all are welcome to come visit if that is something that you're interested in. I don't know how hospitable they would be.
I mean, I like meeting new people. It's very exciting to me to get to meet new people, but I also don't want to, impose or bother them. But
I think they would appreciate visitors to a certain degree, though. I can't imagine they'll be as generous with their hospitality as Lord Janub was. So it might just be a brief stop in to check in on them, and then we'll be on our way. But it would be nice to see them.
I'm sure it would be very nice for you. Absolutely, we should probably make that happen. They're your parents. And for what it's worth, I'm sort of, I'm very used to dealing with, old people who are a little grumpy. So it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't bother me. I know you had asked me if I know that night also, and I kind of said the same thing, but I wish I had any ideas on how to be helpful with something like that. But
I don't think that is your burden to bear, Duathi. There are plenty of people who have lent their knowledge and their expertise to aiding our family through their entire endeavor.
Yeah.
We leave it to them to handle.
I hope they come up with something.
I think it's also important for you to understand that there will be other people in Saros Manor that want an audience with us. And if I may be so bold, I think it is important that we are all present at all times.
Okay.
In order to give a full in order to fill the picture as boldly as we can, we need every person to be participating in this. So
Okay.
I need you to trust me that when I vouch for you, they will not bring any harm to you or look down upon anything that you present in your experience traveling with Finn, Andy, and I.
Okay. I didn't think that. I mean, what it's worth, it's sort of intimidating every time we've kind of had to do something like this. But I sort of figured that is how this was going to be. So, but I appreciate you being upfront and telling me that. Yeah. No, I don't think that even if I wanted to, there'd be anywhere I could go. Where would I go? Anyway, thank you for talking to me, Aaron. I appreciate it.
Of course.
But, I'll sort of keep my ear to the ground if I hear anything. But I know that's tricky to talk about, so thank you for indulging my curiosity.
By all means.
And I'll give Aaron some space.
Towards the first half of your day, you approach a section of clearing. It has a single tree, but attached to it there appears to be a constructed out of thin branches, a large lean-to that seems to be giving some covering from the rain. Underneath, you can see a fire pit and a section of earth that has been patted down. Looks as though from multiple years of use. Potentially the second rest stop.
Are there any...
It's on the map.
If this is
Is there
where
any
we-
like smoke coming from the
As you
campfire area?
approach it, you can see it is empty. The campfire appears unused. The lean-to, part of it is attached to the tree itself, and it stands maybe 7 feet tall, so it's a pretty large structure. It runs maybe 10 feet long and has a large branch or pole that has been erected, and thatching has been added to the back of it over the years. But looking underneath, you can see there's no one there.
Second marker.
If we need a rest, we can stop here for a brief moment, but
I'm okay to eat on the road.
I say we keep pressing on, yeah?
a quick pit stop for the kids and we head back on.
You know that is fair.
I think throughout the whole time I've been teaching the kids how to scan the horizon and pointing out like different tree types. I know it's sparse, but I just figure it might be good to give their butts a rest.
Sure, it's good for them to stretch and things.
Yeah.
It's harder on, being little.
Just a quick
Quick
thing and
bathroom
then
stop. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Andy, while we stopped here, I'm worried they're gonna take Dr. Sada's journal if we bring it up. There's a few entries I'd like to copy down, not the ritual. Do you think that's wise? Or should we keep this to ourselves?
I'm trying to think, did we bring up the journal, or did...
We didn't yet, but this is, like we've discovered, our really only evidence linking Dr. Sada to the creatures. And if we're to be questioned further, it might come up again.
I suppose you're right.
I think just to be safe, I'd like to copy down her personal entries for further analysis.
I mean, I just assumed you were already doing that.
There's a few places I'm foggy. The psychic damage last night kind of rattled the noggin a little bit. But I think I can fill in the gaps along the rest of the walk.
Okay.
Okay. I promise I won't look at that ritual again.
I suppose you probably wouldn't, no.
I don't want to. I kind of want to give this to Atagog, to be honest. But I am curious what else is in there.
Let me think on that.
All right. Yeah, I'll give it back before we get anywhere close to the gates.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Just, be careful.
Always am.
Don't be too curious.
But I'll do what I can.
She hands you the book.
All right.
Always
I'll
knows
kind of,
books.
with the mage hand so the book isn't bouncing, hold the book as I write and walk as best as I can. It's not going to be clean. Pal and I will clean it up later. But I just want to make sure I get the key info down into my own journal.
Taking a rest stop for the kids and yourselves. Continuing your walk along. The rain has very much let up to now the sun is coming out, beams of light cutting in from the clouds, and on the dirt path there is a small degree of steam coming off from the heat.
Nice.
And from each of you as well.
Yeah.
That warm rain thing.
Yeah.
Eventually you find another clearing similar to the first. No ruins at this one, but you see looks like logs that have been carved into benches that are circling around a very large campfire. Looks almost like a bonfire setup. There are a selection of logs that have been placed ready to be lit, There's nobody on the road. There are no tents. As you continue past the last rest stop, continue forward. And every hour that passes, the walls get closer and closer and raise higher and higher. At this point, you see that they're, with perspective, these massive gray stoned walls that are shining in the light of the sun. From here, you can no longer really see the rooftops that were overhead, but before you could see that there was a large distance between the wall and the roofs. Almost like either lower buildings there or emptiness. Those of you who live there know. Now only the wall and the 2 towers are visible. And you begin to see in the far distance a massive gate.
Do we see that funky tower?
Dwalthi, as you look off in the distance, you see one tower raising up in the sky. With the perspective of the trees, the wall ahead, and what looks to be a 2-story guard tower. The walls of Saros Manor raise nearly 600 feet into the air. And the tower in the distance that has been described to you as a way station for the rail, raising roughly 300 feet.
Are we gonna walk by that thing?
As you look, it is fairly far to your left.
Okay.
But looking over, you can see the one 300 feet into the sky is pretty easy to catch.
Yeah.
And as you look farther and farther, you can see another way off in the distance. Farther away, but heading south.
Is this the same gate that my family would have left out of, or is this a different gate?
This, as you know, was ahead, the large gate that is standing far taller than the 2-story guard tower. At the gate itself, probably 60, 70 feet into the air, you know, was the first gate that opened of Saros Manor.
Yeah.
And as you approach the first gate, that is where we are going to end today's episode.
It's gonna be a long wait. Here you go, Andy.
Saros Manor is looming ahead, and we will see the inside of the city in January.
Yep. At least it's not on fire.
New year, new city. It's a tradition here.
Right? Kind of.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to it so much.
Oh,
friends.
man.
This is going to be a good time.
Okay, post show.
We're going to talk about all of it.
Yeah.
No feelings now.
I know it's going to be a long wait.
Yeah.
Thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for being here with us for this year. We hope that you have had a great time. I know we absolutely have. And we're going to come back next year. More good times. Fewer cities on fire.
More family.
More family.
Yeah.
A lot more family.
Yep.
And who knows? Maybe you'll ride a train that, as we have now learned, flies through the sky.
Yeah. It's the sky train.
Thank you all again so much for being here. We will see you soon. See you next year.
Ah.
Bye, everyone.